before that. And it's all this downloading of movies and everything we do, and all of it at the same time, and we do it in the basement and in our office, on all devices. By 2015, over a zettabyte of data will flow over the internet. Now, that doesn't mean much to me. I trust it means very little to you. A zettabyte is about scanning a stack of books from Earth to Pluto 20 times, which is 70 billion miles of paper. And that will flow over the internet in a matter of a few years from now. Already, and this is actually, when we did this, it's an old slide now, but already 1 million minutes of video of content goes over the internet each and every second. 100 hours of video is being uploaded to the internet each and every second. Every second that you sit here worldwide, 100 hours of video is being added, including, I think, the videos that you're recording here will be available online. So the internet is really kind of the underlying engine, we think, of this. And that we have seen a tremendous progression there. Started in 1990, just connecting people, sending some messages. It became for commerce. We started to buy some things. Then we started to look at mobile experiences, social experience. We saw 5 to 8 years ago really been taken over by the Facebooks and all the social media. And we're now in this new era, this fourth generation, the Internet of Everything that you will hear more about from Mansell, that is going to have an impact on every aspect of life and allowing us to really kind of imagine the new way of working. And we have to create the environment. And I think, Councillor Shore, what you're trying to do here and what Markham is setting itself up for, I think is exactly what not only Markham, but what Canada needs. So what do we need to build to support this? A dirt road or a highway? It's obvious, right? A steam train or a bullet train, the one that goes in Japan? Do we communicate and drive and push bits and bytes like this? Or in a beautiful Tesla if it doesn't catch on fire? Do we play records? Do we play records like this? Or is it on our smartphones and smart devices where we have all the records that we have? Don't we miss the stuff on the left? It's not that long ago, but my children won't know what it is. So what we need is a world that moves from copper, lots of pipe, that is kind of where we try to push all this data through and really jam it through, it doesn't fit, to fiber. And I think a big, important component of all of this, and of all the stories you're going to hear from Mansell and IOE, from Ted on how this applies to buildings and real estate, and then Jim on how we really as a collaborative community need to wrap ourselves around it. It needs a foundation, just like a building. It needs the foundation to support all this, which is access to ultra-high-speed broadband connectivity across the whole country. And Canada is not doing so well. We're not ranked very high in terms of affordable high-speed connectivity to every corner of the country. We still have a long way to go. And this is where we kind of need to start to build the infrastructure to support all the things that I talked about and that you will hear about throughout the rest of the day. As I said, I started with some cliches. I'll close with some cliches. I'm not a hockey player, but everyone here in Canada seems to know this guy. And it says, a good player plays where the puck is. A great player plays where the puck is going. The challenge is we may not know where the puck is going, but we know it's not going where it is today. So we have to constantly be sharp, be incredibly collaborative, incredibly open. We have to try things, and maybe not everything works, and then we go back, and that should be okay too, as long as we get going and we try to look ahead and not today, or certainly not look back. And we need to start looking at the capabilities and the technologies that are available today to help us, and they are there. And some of the companies are here that are there to help, and it is about being an open-minded and not try to do the same thing, the same ways if we've always been doing it, but look at what is available and how can we apply this. And then the last one is from Gandhi, and the future depends all on what you do today. And as I said, I think today is a great event, and I applaud you and Markham to put this together. I think today is the beginning of this journey, and a journey it is. I don't believe there's an end state in smart cities, and based on everything I said, there is no such thing as an end state. But we need to start the journey somewhere and put a stake in the ground. And I'd say, it's today, and we'd be proud to be partners of it. So R is, are you ready? Are we ready? We think we're all ready. And Again, we look forward to be part of this. I thank you very much for listening to me, and I'll give it back to you, Mark.